Haven't seen the gas cloud yet. You heard the gas siren first. Someone is banging on a shell with the butt of a gun, screaming the same word over and over again. Poison gas, poison gas. The gas cloud is approaching 50 yards away, floating slowly with yellow-green. You frantically search for a breathing mask, but my fingers are frozen. The bags are also tangled together. Private Dawson next to you is still asleep. You shake him. He didn't wake up and you slapped him. No response. And then you notice his eyes are open. He's not sleeping. He's already dead. Was hit by shrapnel. It must have happened last night. You don't even hear a sound. The gas cloud is now only 30 yards away. You can smell that smell. Like bleach with a little sweetness. It's phosgene. You finally put on the mask. Rubber clings to your face. You breathe through a charcoal filter. Pray the filter holds up. But that was the point. Gas attack. It's not the worst part of your day. It's not even close. Let's go back to 22 hours ago. Look how it all started. It's not dawn yet. Whitfield. The sound of Chinese style pierces the cold. All in position. Everyone immediately. You hardly got any sleep. To be precise, I didn't sleep well at all. You're huddled in an eye hole dug out of the howling wall, wrapped in a coat that smelled of wet wool and rancid. I slept intermittently for only 2 hours. Your boots haven't been taken off for 4 days. Your feet don't seem to belong to you anymore. You climb onto the firing platform. The rifle was aimed at the German lines, opposite no man's land 300 miles away. The Germans were doing the same thing. They hold guns at you and wait quietly. This is the daily routine. Dawn and dusk. These are the 2 easiest times to launch an attack. Both sides are ready, staring at the gray field. 30 minutes have passed. Nothing happened. The sky turned from black to gray. Whitfield walks behind you to check the rifle. Observe the face. By the way, see if anyone died last night. There were indeed 2 soldiers who didn't make it through. Wait until tomorrow. Dao San will be the 3rd to disband. The most wonderful moment of the day. From a clay pot with the word SRD printed on it. His official meaning is Supply Reserve Warehouse. But everyone calls it difficult to get to the destination. Hargreaves downtown. Poured 2.5 ounces into the shell. Division of Navy rum. He hands you the wine. My throat is burning when I drink it. For 30 seconds. You feel almost warm. Bacon for breakfast. If there is any left. And that gasoline-scented tea. The water jug used to hold fuel. No one has washed it well at all. But you drank it anyway. Private Jennings opens a can of McConaughey. Sea stew is cold and gray. He took a bite. Almost spit it out. Said it tasted like dead horse meat. Hargreaves says, "That's because it's indeed dead horse meat in it." No one laughs. Ashworth's center back comes to inspect. Check the rifle first and then the feet. You untie your shoelaces for the first time in days. The socks are all wet. They never did. Your feet are pale and wrinkled. Soft and rotten. The skin between the fingers has begun to crack. Ashworth walks towards Jennings. Jennings hesitated. Then he took off his boots. His feet are ashes. The edges have turned black. The flesh is dying. You can smell the rancid smell 3 steps away. Ashworth wrote something in his notebook. Go to the military doctor to report. Your account is finished. Jennings nodded. There was no expression on his face. When you see him retying his shoelaces, hands are shaking. You look at him. Follow the traffic to the rear. Go to England. Towards amputations, crutches and pensions. And for the rest of my life. At this moment, you have a thought in your mind that you shouldn't have. You look down at your feet. It's still pink. It can function normally. You actually want to soak them in the bottom of the station. Soak in the water like that for a few days. To make them completely rot. You didn't really do that. But I do understand the idea. Standing up can turn people into this. Morning is work time. Sandbags pile sandbags. Reinforce oyster wall. Pumping water and cleaning toilets. It is strictly forbidden to look out. Last week, there was a soldier in the cart trying to light a cigarette butt. 3 inches out. The bullet accurately hit above his left eye. And he fell. Didn't make a sound. So you just work with your head down. You fill sandbags. Never dare to look up. By noon, there's nothing to do but wait. Some people are writing letters. Money per letter sent. Officers will review. Cross out any information that might be useful to the enemy. Most of them were pretty much the same thing. I'm fine. The food is good. Don't worry. Some people are playing cards. Use cigarettes that haven't been received yet. Bet on the money you never had a chance to spend. Some people are chatting. Can't talk. Just casually. Talking about shirt seams with candles and flames. That's to burn the lion to death. A couple of weeks ago. You don't count lions anymore. When the number exceeds 50. It's pointless to count. Around 2 o'clock. You hear a voice. It's weak. It came from no man's land, and there are still people alive there. He's been calling for help since noon. It's English, with a British accent. It may have been discovered last night. And the patrolmen who are left behind. Maybe it was 3 days ago. Survivors of the shelling. It doesn't matter how he got there. The important thing is that he stays away from your station. 60 yards and breathing. Still shouting. You could have saved him. Over the parapet. Crawling through the mud. Find him in broad daylight. Drag him back. Just 10 minutes. Maybe shorter. Snipers miss sometimes. But no one moved. Whitfield didn't give the order. Ashworth didn't give the order either. No one is looking at each other. You just sit there. Back against the sandbag. Listening to a life passing by inch by inch. His name was Parrish. That's what you found out later. He's 22 years old. He has a picture of a girl in his pocket. His abdomen was blown open. But he stayed in the crater for 9 hours. Around 4 o'clock. The sound is gone. You tell yourself there's nothing you can do. You tell yourself to go out and die. You tell yourself it's smart to stay where you are. And they're all right. But it doesn't make you feel better. A private named Cook climbed into your gun hole. He was shaking all over. Since the shelling 3 days ago. He just kept shaking. There was a shell. Direct life. Hit less than 10 feet from where he slept. Buried 4 people alive. He reaches out his hand. Holding a pistol in his hand. German Luger pistol. Probably from a corpse in no man's land. He said I couldn't do it myself. They will see. They will tell my family. You stare at him. Shoot me in the foot. Pretending to be shot by a sniper. Please, self-harm is a felony. Will be sent to the firing squad and shot. But accidents happen. Snipers' bullets are manned on all sides. You get misplaced or you get hit by a ricochet. No one can predict where the bullets will come from. You can help him. You can shoot him in the foot right now. So he can lie on a single rack before dark. I'll be on the boat back home next week. Be home before Christmas. You just need to deduct the flight. You look at Cook. He looked at the pistol again. You remember Jennings. He's dragging his rotten foot to the back. You handed the gun back. I can't. Cook didn't argue. He just nodded and crawled out. Until the gas hits. You just saw him again. He was one of the 3 people who didn't make it through. After midnight, Hargreaves picked 6 people. Form a barbed wire repair team. You climbed over the parapet. Entered no man's land. 300 horse-long mud. Nitrogen pits and corpses. Some lay there for weeks. Some of them are months old. It's hard to tell who is German and who is British. Your task is to repair the barbed wire. The whole process must be kept quiet. Don't cough. Don't sneeze either. The German sentry is just 50 yards away. If they hear any movement, they'll fire flares. Once the flare is launched, you're going to have to stay put. Can't move. I can't even breathe. A man named Crosby, sleeves hanging from barbed wire, makes an extremely subtle sound. That's the sound of metal rubbing against the fabric. Lighting was born. You immediately fall down all over. Face buried deep in the mud. People with bright lights can't open their eyes. You can feel the light hitting your back. It's like a heat wave. Only the heavy heartbeat is left in my ears. Lighting but slowly falling. Darkness shrouded everything again. No one was hit. At least not this time. 2 am. You crawled back to the battle cry. Your hands are bloody from the barbed wire. You only slept an hour and a half. You woke up to the screams. Not because of the shelling. It wasn't the gas. But something scarier. Sound is in money. Just howling. There's a flare going up somewhere inside. It's a German signal flare. Emitting a long green light. By that light, you see it. 6 German soldiers stormed your quarters. Their faces were painted black. No backgun. Only holding sticks. Sharp knives and sharpened spades. This is trench commando. They took advantage of the sentry when they were looking in the wrong direction. I climbed over the parapet and felt it in. 3 companions have died. You see Corporal Ellis lying on the footboard. His brain was deformed. Half the skull is caved in. A German soldier is standing on top of him. Take the stick in your hand from that pile. Pulled out of the bloody face. You don't have time to think. A grab rifle. No time to aim at you. Shot directly from the waist position. The bullet missed. Hit the sandbag. Useless. The German soldier turned around. He's got his eye on you. It starts coming at you. You're desperately trying to pull the bolt. But the fingers don't listen at all. Hands are too cold. I'm too scared. The bolt is stuck halfway through. I haven't waited for you to figure it out yet. He jumps in front of you. The stick swung down sharply. You duck. The stick missed your celestial cap. Hit you hard on the shoulder. The pain instantly makes your eyes white. You can't feel your whole arm. You fell on your back in the mud. He's standing right over you right now. Raise the stick again and get ready to swing the second episode. This episode is enough to send you on your way. Suddenly his chest exploded. Quartz feet away. The rifle in Whitfield's hand was still smoking. The German soldier. Like a heavy corpse on top of you. You can't move. You can't breathe. You lie like that under the dead. Listen to the fighting all around. 90 seconds. The whole attack went on for so long. After 90 seconds they retreated. They climbed over the parapet. Disappear in no man's land. It's as if it never happened. Whitfield pulled the body off you. Kay checked your shoulder. It's just old. Bones are not broken. He hasn't said hello yet. I slammed your arm back in. You scream in pain. You're all right. He said stand up. You struggle to get up. You look at Alice. He looked at his 3 companions. Look down at the blood on your hands that doesn't belong to you. Exactly 90 seconds. You will survive. Just because of the speed with which Whitfield fired. Faster than the German. That was all. That's the only reason you're still alive. The sound of the gas alarm wakes you up. You are back where the story began. Fumbling for a gas mask. And Dawson is dead by your side. That yellow-green cloud is just 30 yards away. You grab the mask and put it on your face. Breathing hard through the filter. Despite this, your eyes still feel a burning pain. The mask is not tightly sealed. Never hide it. Poison gas clouds float overhead. Those who didn't have time to put on their masks. Pieces fell to the ground. A sharp cough. Painful suffocation. Phosgene is a toxic gas that won't kill you instantly. He will slowly torture you to death within 48 hours. It starts by filling your lungs with fluid. Finally drown you. Cook is one of them. You found him slumped over his standing arm. The respirator is still clutched tightly in my hand. He couldn't take him with him at all. You wonder if he even tried. 6 a.m. The replacement troops have arrived. New troops are coming. Your troops rotate to the rear for support. Spend 4 days in battle. Stay on the support line for 4 days. 4 days in the reserves. Then come back to the front line. You go out along the traffic. Through that kilometer-long mud. Whitfield walks beside you. I can rest for 4 days. Wipe your gun. Get some sleep. You nodded. You didn't say anything. Nothing to say. By next week, you come back to this position. The same battle cry. The same mud. It's just that the corpses around me have changed.